symptoms came on fast. Within days, local man Keith Fenner went from being completely healthy to lying in the intensive care unit, unable to move and struggling to breathe. A victim of a rare disorder. The Fenner family's faith kept them pushing forward. The family is this week's Faces in the Crowd. Keith Fenner and his son James are sharing their first steps together. It's been about 3 months since Keith was first diagnosed with a rare condition, Guillain-Barré syndrome. It began with tingling in his hands and feet and then the loss of feeling in his legs. His symptoms were progressively worsening. He knew something was terribly wrong.
I was numb from pretty much my head to my toes. My eyes didn't close when I tried sleeping, and so I've had to go through speech therapy, and it affects my swallowing. It was pretty crazy. It affects pretty much all the muscles in your body.
After extensive testing, they diagnosed the condition and began a number of treatments. G.B.S. is a rare disorder in which the body's immune system attacks the nervous system. Keith had to relearn all the functions he used in everyday life.
It's just been one milestone after another milestone. Little things are huge deals in our lives. Working with his strength, his arm strength, so he could lift his son again, that was a big deal. And having Keith be able to take his first steps and stand up again. Just this past week, it was being able to stand on his own and finally hug me. He had been in a hospital bed for the last 2 months and not being able to have any physical contact with your husband, you know, like where you have that full embrace, just really was important to me.
Keith works as a corrections officer with the Pennington County Sheriff's Office and plans on getting back to work once he fully recovers. The couple says it's been a long and challenging road, but the support of those around them has made the journey more bearable.
The Sheriff's Office, they've been a big support to me, support for my wife and my son. She's been a trooper. She's been able to be up here every day that I've been here.
And then the support started rolling in from his coworkers once they realized what was going on and what he was diagnosed with. We couldn't have done this without our family, friends, and our communities, our workplaces. We couldn't have gotten through this at all.
The Fenners are walking away from this experience with a new perspective on life.
A person will really take their health for granted until something like this happens, and we could have never anticipated something like this happening to us. You just kind of got to ride it out, get through it.
And Keith is expected to be released from regional rehab next week and continue therapy until he makes a full recovery.